Kids are bed, and I got myself ready, and they're drinking their bottles and breakfast and eating breakfast. So I just here double checking my email. My 9 o'clock meeting was very interesting. I like that meeting. So now I had a few emails that came in, so those are what I'm checking now. And basically, last week we was working on a project, me and 2 other analysts. So it's basically related to that project. Most of what I did was working on that last week. That's what I did mostly. So I had meetings with them to work with them on the project, which was a big size project. So from that project, I have to create store processes as well. So we haven't finalized the polls as yet with the client. So next week we're gonna meet with the client and finalize the polls, and then we're gonna create the store processes from the polls that we did. But I have another store process that I'm gonna be working on today. So let me see. I can pop it on the screen, the definition of a store procedure. So it's basically automating a report so that the client or the end user could go ahead and run it from their cell, for their cell, straight, pulling data straight from the database. But I'm gonna pull like the technical definition up on the screen. You okay? Zebra? Pretty? He's pretty. Yeah. So basically it's gonna save the code that I write, and it's gonna reuse it again with the help of prompts. They're gonna have prompts they could input, and once they input the prompts, it's gonna run the code, and they'll be able to pull data for whichever, say like time frame, or if they're looking for employee name, by state. Thank you. You done? You good? My daughter. You good? Yeah, guys. You want back the iPad? Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me give her the iPad. Okay, so what was saying? Store processes, yeah. So basically, like, say if somebody wants to know like what state I'm from and my information like in the database, they'll be able to prompt. The prompts will be able to give them. They'll be input. What? What do you want? Girl, shit. You know what? Yeah. So the prompts will be able to allow them to like select the name, the state, or whatever. What happened? The iPad has to charge. Go see what Papa do. Go see what Papa do. Yeah, that'll keep you busy. So yeah, you just input the name. So it could be by first name, last name. Just input the name. The prompt's gonna pop up and say input this name, input the name you're looking for, last name, first name, yada yada. That's basically what we're working on right now. So I built my store processes in SAS EG. Enterprise guide. Let me go for my son because I swear he was going to sleep. He's not going to sleep, guys. He is up, standing up in the crib. What are you doing? I thought you was going to sleep. No? You mashing up your thing? You want to come out to play? Okay, come, let's go. You done drink your baba? You done drink the baba? You don't want any more? Yes. You don't want it? No? Hey. You sure you don't want to go sleep? Oh yeah, he want a baba. He want to come out to play. Alright, so I build my store processes in SAS EG, Enterprise Guide. And I usually just build it one time, but this time I did it a little different. I actually opened the program. I wrote it in the program first, and then I just copy what I write, the code what I write, and just go and paste it into the wizard, if you want to call it that, to create a store process. So let me run it and make sure it's running properly, which it should be. So I'm running the code now. So I can show you guys exactly what the code says because you know it's my job. I can't be showing y'all. But I'm gonna put an example on the screen to show you guys like what it's talking about. So you can see it's running. So my code just finished running. That was about, let me check the log. So one thing you gotta remember, like when you code in, I always check your log. So the log is basically like, it's gonna tell you all that, all the data steps that it went through, like how long it took, went through it, how many columns. Why is this thing just cutting me out? Oh, I think I need to put it back. Yeah. So it's gonna just give you a rundown of everything, that every step it went through, and how much rows and columns it has in, and the time it took to process. So anything red, you know something wrong. Like if it's red, you know something wrong. Oh, my thing's showing up. It's showing up. No, okay, wait. So I had like 2,000. I had like 23,000 rows of data, and I got two rows that came back with the prompts that I put in, which is good because it was just giving me one last week when I did it. But it took a good while though. Okay, wait. Let me check my code. Not the code. Let me check the output. So actually, with this store process, so I actually got the SQL code from the client that requested it, because he wrote it, but he wrote it in SQL and he used it through like developer. But in order for him to create an automatic automated report so the end user can run, he had to send it to us to hook it up to our data warehouse, which is our in-house created database where we have our data. So we build those. So he sent it to us. I got the request, so I'm building it out using his code. So the code is pretty much, it's all in SQL, but SAS can read SQL, but I had to change like one or two things, like row ID, like summing row ID, like SAS can't do that. So I had to sum the not sum, the maximum row ID. SAS can't do that. So I had to rewrite that part and pull like the maximum date, the latest and greatest date of the data that I'm pulling, instead of using row ID. So I have like little, yes, Delina, the iPad. Oh, you can't hear it? Okay, go ahead now. I turn it off. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, she waited for the iPad, but the iPad had to charge. Move back, you too close. Thank you. She don't want to be all up on the in the screen. So yeah, what I was saying. forget what I was saying. I think the last thing I was talking about was the maximum, the latest and greatest row of data that I'm trying to pull. So yeah, SAS can't read all the functions. Girl, y'all see what I got me dealing with? What do you want? What happened? What happened? The iPad is charging. You have to wait. Girl, you see what? You know. Okay. Yeah, so good thing I already said last week, you know, because she just okay. So yeah, I don't read the code from last week and I already fixed it up and put it into SAS and did the update. Delina, stop. I can't come over there, I'm working. Okay? You have to wait for the iPad to charge, Delina. I need to give us something else. Because I don't think it was like on 14. It's only on 30. It has to charge. It has to charge. Let me go find something else for she to. Okay, guys, I find something for her. So my mom bought this for her birthday back in April, and I never put it up. So I just remember I had it, so I just put it up on the wall. So she's gonna be spending some time in here. So it kind of crease, but hopefully the crease come out. Okay, back to work. Back to work. So my code and everything is working. So what I'm gonna do, since this is in our data warehouse, I'm gonna go into the Oracle database and double check, because this our data warehouse refreshes every night. But I think I in the live connection. Yeah, I'm in the live connection, so this should be right. This data that I'm getting back should be right. So let me double check. So this one is SQL Developer, has prompts. These are the prompts that you see popping up that I have to enter. So I have like 3 prompts. Yeah, so I got back the same 2 rows. So she's working. Same rows, same data. So everything is good. So now I'm gonna create this stored process. So okay, this is good. So I'm gonna take copy and paste everything that I just write into the stored process wizard. Control R. So I'm gonna create this stored process now. And you could actually write out the stored process. But would you just do it? I just learned how to do it this way. So Hey, good morning you guys, and welcome back to another day in this day in a life vlog. So it's Wednesday, June 1st, and my hair is about 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top. This is 7 o'clock and I'm going to get my labs done. Let me make sure I get my papers, because my son, if I have my papers right, and he mowed. Yeah, okay, so I'm headed to the lab as part of my, you know, annual checkup. I'm gonna do some lab work. So that's where I'm going right now. So those kids are still sleeping. My hubby's home with them. He's off today. So I have to stop by the gas station first though, because my light is on. My gas light. Definitivamente. Oh gosh. Alright. What's supposed I went around? Oh. Thank you. Alright, thank you.
You know what you said?
She said beautiful Halle Berry looking lady. Even beautiful. Even more beautiful. She's like, oh my god. I'm like, thanks girl, thanks. Alright guys, so I got my, what is this place called? Dunkin'. So I got my Dunkin' Donuts, so I'm heading back home now. Okay, so I'm back home. Back to work. Logging in. Well, I already logged back in when I came back. So I have some emails I need to check. So I got this is a French vanilla latte, small, from Dunkin'. Didn't make that drink so strong. And I get a bacon, egg and cheese wrap, 2 of them. I think that's how they came. That's 2. Yeah, so wait, I think it's mama. Alright you guys, so I think I'm going to close out the vlog here. So basically what I'm finishing up doing is the internal documentations for the store process that I just created. So I do an external documentation and an internal one for us inside of the code, and the external one goes on our website for any end user that's using the report, so they can know exactly what's inside the report. If you guys enjoyed this vlog, that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, because I got to do some more documentation for other store processes that we already have out there. So that's what I'm going to be doing Thursday. So I'm going to end the vlog here because Friday I'm off and I won't be working, spending time with the kiddos. So hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and I'll see you in another one.